just sit back and wait to get paid. In some cases, it's just a
2K
piece of
Sports
puzzle.
welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And inside the locker room, you can sense the nervous energy around the postseason. So here's Dallas' starting group. Aaron Gordon is out there with Dwight Powell. Then it's Murray, then it's Tim Hardaway, and it's Edwards in at the 2. And for the Nuggets, Porter Jr. and Jokic down low. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope out there with Luka Doncic. That is Brown in at the small forward position. Taking a look at the Nuggets. They had a great season and are expected to control their destiny in this series.
It's on you to create a section.
With that said, we know anything can happen in the postseason.
Now here's Porter.
He's out to just to
Second shot
say yes I do.
and he lays it up and in.
You'd love to see Porter Jr. do this more, using his height to rescue the possession.
Gordon can't hit.
So you took the green to take it to. Something is gonna bleed on me.
Here's Porter.
Yes, it's a yes
Shot
I
comes
do.
out. Good work defensively by Gordon.
Here's
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, defense has no answer for Anthony Edwards' athleticism. What a dunk.
First quarter of play, a minute in. Here's Brown, defended by Hardaway. Here's Brown.
I'm taking it. I the love of my time. I see them big confidence.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Aaron Gordon. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Tactical positioning to draw the charge.
Pass to Brown. Now Caldwell-Pope. Now here's Porter. Let's it
Yes,
go.
it's to say yes I do.
The Nuggets with another miss.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
His defensive talent, such a gift for his squad.
Boy, you see the effort, you see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
On the wing, Caldwell-Pope takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Boy, the extraordinary playmaking instincts of Luka Doncic on display right there.
Shot is good by Gordon.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
And it's Doncic on the drive.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody.
Yes, it's to say yes I do. I belong with my father. I should have the father.
For Dallas, they've gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Pass to Gordon. The kick out to Edwards. Three-pointer. Fires in the triple.
Timeout.
Edwards has got 8. And the Nuggets call time here.
Nuggets call timeout.
Najee, he's checked in for the
The
Nuggets.
market is selling dollars for 81 cents right now. We obviously have the World Cup coming up.
And
Focus.
Dallas
Yeah,
also
this is
making a
bad.
switch. Mike Conley's checked in for Hardaway. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. Trailing by 2. Here's Edwards. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
How about Anthony Edwards, the bounce? Go ahead, Ant.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G
Keep it
Slam
inside.
Cam. The Nuggets with another miss. Dallas has gone 2 of 2
See
at the
the name is
perimeter.
Rocket.
They kick it out to Murray. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
We've seen Murray raise his game. Part of it is an increase in toughness, the ability to score when it's not simple.
Here's Dallas now.
They wanna see me do
They're
my
on a 14-6
dance. In these
run.
pockets, got no pants. Don't disrespect me, my man.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync. And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Now here's Doncic. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarters.
The Mavericks leading. Gordon finds Powell. And here's Edwards outside. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Oh, he's on the attack, hitting 6 of his last 7.
Doncic against Murray. Pass to Jokic. And the bucket is good. 1:24 left in the first quarter here. Powell passes to Gordon. The 3 is up. Denver grabs the miss.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Doncic feeling it out a bit.
People saying, I'm getting that thing in swing.
The 11-footer. No good off the back of the rim. Dallas has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Left side Conley. Again, Dallas.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Doncic against Murray. And Doncic with the jam.
I'll tell you, some people question the athleticism of Luka Doncic, but boy, he loves to dunk on occasion and let you hear about it. Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Look, fine.
Here's Caldwell Pope. And he goes in for the dunk.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you can see on that possession, one
what
side
are you
playing with a
doing?
little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Pass to Najee. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Doncic with the bucket. Doncic has got 10 points in the game.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
Conley finds Gordon. Murray from outside. Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Mavericks ahead, up 5. And will return shortly.
23.
And time for us to get back into it here in game 1. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Mavericks.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
We've got Michael Porter. Luka Doncic is out there with Reggie Jackson. Then it's Zeke Najee. And it's Watson in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
You often hear the phrase franchise player. When you think about Luka Doncic and the amount he controls the action, the MVP level play, he is the true definition of it.
Jackson. That
Great
one falls.
point game.
Great setup by Doncic. Jackson's got his first basket.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Shot is good by Edwards.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Ooh, stolen by Murray. It's 2-on-1. Throws it up high. And out of bounds. Denver will have it.
That looks like a lack of
Gimme.
focus. You got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
John Charles checked in for Najee. The Nuggets trail. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Pass to Watson. And here's Jackson. Doncic on the wing.
Love me your body, baby.
6 on the shot clock. Doncic delivers from range.
Love me your
Defense
body,
has to know they're going to get a steady diet of three-point shooting from Luka. You must contest.
And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. The Nuggets making a switch here. Holiday is checked in. John Char passes to Holiday. Murray against Jackson. To the inside. Here's Porter. Right wing. Outside Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Here's Watson. And another three for Denver.
Kicks it out, takes advantage of the open space. That'll leave the defense straight.
Gordon pass to Powell. They kick it out to Murray.
Give me what you need. Give me what you need. Give me what
Gets
you
his second
need.
bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Give
I
me
mean, don't
what
get
you
Murray
need.
fired up. He starts doing stuff like that.
Give me what
To the left side wing. Takes a 3. And it's Watson missing. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. This one for 3. And there's Murray. That one's good. And the assist from Powell. Powell's got his 3rd assist of the night. Now a timeout called by Denver. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Guys, you have got to find a way to slow this man down. This is a great
What you
timeout.
get?
Denver's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Jackson pass to Chanchar. With the drive. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
That's just heads-up basketball, and Jackson scanning the floor, spots the ready shooter. Nicely done.
And Edwards slams it in.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's
Dang, I was
mindset.
Anthony
He
Edwards
deals
into
it
the
with
Warriors,
conviction.
Here's Holiday.
Anthony Edwards.
The Mavs get their last shot to go.
I can't wait for him to
Jackson.
see anything.
The rebound by Murray.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing
Bring
with
me.
fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Shot is good by Gordon.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Now here's Jackson. The Mavericks pull it in. Gordon's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Conley. Here's Murray. Back to Conley. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got assist number 5 here tonight. And here's Jackson. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. 11-point game. And then Porter with the dunk.
Being Porter Jr. is 6'10", you have to know where he is at all times, especially when he's lurking inside.
Now here's Powell. Out to Gordon. Fires for 3. And it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Jackson drawing the double team. Outside Holiday. Here's Porter. Here's Watson. Powell covers. Porter from outside. His 6th miss of the game. Just 2 for 8 now.
I'll say this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going. The team is struggling because he's struggling.
The 3, Conley. Offensive rebound. Murray's shot is good. Murray's got 8 here in this quarter.
Boy, it took him a while to warm up, but since the second quarter, he's on fire.
Jackson down low. Working on Powell. Jackson can't get it to go. And Dallas with possession. They're on an 18-4 run. Here's Edwards. That one's true. He's now 9 of 10.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Knocks it loose. Watson passes to Jackson. Jacks up a 3. Mavericks with a rebound. Edwards has got 5 rebounds in the game. Conley. Yes. And it's Murray picking up the assist. Conley's got 8 points.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. "56 seconds left in the half. Doncic's shot is good.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
Pass to Powell. Stolen by Jokic.
I just
Doncic
wanna
with it.
be
He's picked up
close
by
to
Conley.
you.
Lets it fly.
And
it's Doncic missing.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And that one's good from Conley. 10 points for him.
Well, Fear has never been a problem for Mike Conley if he's near the cup. Nice finish inside.
And Doncic puts up a deep three. Another miss by Doncic.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
And that one drops. And the Mavericks lead by 20.
I love that Aaron Gordon goes right up with it. He's got really good instincts for knowing when to catch and shoot.
And they're running. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for the Mavericks, Anthony Edwards.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, Anthony Edwards has the kind of frame and skill set that can make him a force. But it all comes down to paying the price and putting in the work now.
And Jamal Murray picks up the foul.
Clap.
That's his first foul.
Nah, he was doing some move on me. Why did I trade a Luka?
And Doncic puts up a deep three. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Anthony Edwards has been on display for Dallas. Continued to rack up points in that quarter. His total for the night to 23.
I need some good dance.
I'm wearing out my favorite brands.
We hope you've enjoyed the first half. I'm Ernie Johnson. Next to me, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. It's the NBA playoffs. For the Mavericks, boy, have they ever started this series off right. They've thrown down the gauntlet here in Game 1 with their intensity and effectiveness on both ends of the floor. Now, they've got a little bit of an intimidation factor going into the second half. And Kenny, what are your thoughts on how Dallas plays?
What a brilliant, unselfish basketball. Absolutely.
It would be nice to
All in
see
all, just
LeBron James with Steph Curry.
And Big
It
Fella,
would
let's
be
get
nice
your
to
thoughts
see
on the Nuggets.
one of the top 3 players in the history of basketball playing with unquestionably the greatest shooter God has ever been.
At least
But
2
I
out the
need to
first.
say this.
Hopefully they're making the adjustments.
LeBron doesn't deserve it. Now, I know that's sacrilegious to say. I think he did.
And now with the
I'm
second
gonna
half
fold it
about
like I
to get
see.
underway.
He
Let's send
doesn't
back
deserve it
courtside.
because of the mess that exists in
everybody.
LA, and
With
it's
Kevin Harlan.
primarily because of him. Now, when you look at LeBron James, clearly I'm not talking about his game because this dude is still all world, approaching 40. It's phenomenal to watch. But they won a chip during the bubble. They had Kyle Kuzma.
And thanks for
They
sticking
had
with us as this
Alex
round
Caruso.
1 game
They had
continues.
Kentavious
And you know,
Caldwell-Pope.
Anthony Edwards has been really
They
making it
had those
happen, guys.
He was
Okay?
getting into the lane
And you
easily
traded a
that
few
first
of them
half.
along
It's just
with
relentless.
Pick
Now,
to
this
get
guy's
yourself
such a
Russell
good
Westbrook.
finisher on the
It would
move,
be
and
nice.
so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
Thanks for joining us again for round 1 of the NBA playoffs. And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half. We've got Mike
Get out the
Conley,
way, me
Anthony
and my
Edwards out there with Aaron Gordon. Then there's Jamal Murray, and it's Powell in at the 5. Now here's Murray.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, and it goes on and on.
Doncic against Murray. And Doncic with the 3. Doncic has got 19 points.
What I love about Luka Doncic is how much fun he has playing the game. Shots like that, the flair just demonstrated.
Connects from downtown.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Brown. Still no points.
A solid read from Porter Jr. When he makes quality passes like this, it helps his team's overall chemistry.
Tries it from the top of the key. Again, the Mavericks good for 2 more.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Doncic, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Murray. Drives to the hoop. And it's Murray finishing it off.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Doncic against Murray. Now here's Doncic. He's guarded closely. And it's good for 2.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Murray against Caldwell Pope. Another three from Murray. Murray's got 9 points here in the second half.
You have to watch Murray closely at the perimeter. He won't hesitate to flex his range.
Now a timeout called by Denver. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Well, I think this is a necessary timeout so they can figure out a way to limit the impact this guy's having to be short range. They've got to dedicate more resources to their perimeter D.
Jackson, he's checked in for the Nuggets. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Brown, guarded by Edwards. Brown's shot is good.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
And Gordon with the basket on the assist from Powell. Powell's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, you have to admire the strength of Aaron Gordon. This guy is adept at finding his way through intense defense.
Kept alive, Jokic, and the dunk by Jokic.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
And no reason to do so
Okay,
there. He
just
was going to leave no doubt.
The Nuggets have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. And the dunk by Jackson.
Ooh, that's the quick first step by Reggie Jackson. What a pretty play.
Outside Edwards, puts it up. Again, the Mavericks good for 2 more.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Shot is good by Edwards. Edwards got 7 points here in the quarter.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going towards finish.
Jackson pass to Brown. Pass to Jokic. There's the 3. He buries it from 3. Jokic has got 9.
A great pass to Jokic when he's ready to fire, and then he's straight into his motion.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Outside Porter. There's a minute 47 left to play in the third. And there's the foul. It'll go on Aaron Gordon. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Nuggets will go for a different look here. Najee, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Jonchar comes in for Porter Jr. Holiday's checked in for Brown. And it's Watson in for Caldwell Pope. From deep Conley. And the Mavericks, another 3. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
So it's the Mavericks now, following the score by Denver. And it's Dallas scoring again.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
And here's Jackson. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets.
We know Reggie Jackson has the quickness to get inside and the toughness to make a play, folks.
First one falls for him. And so Jackson nails both of them. Dallas has gotten 4 threes to fall out of 5 attempts here in the third. Shot is good by Edwards.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Jonchar. Powell with a steal. And they're on the run. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Well, Powell understands the value of igniting the fast break, getting easy baskets for his team. Nice active hands.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Jackson. Here's Najee. Yes. And a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th assist in this one.
Just what they wanted from that possession. A quality look in tight.
And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
Checking in the game for your Nuggets, Luka Doncic.
19 seconds left in the third. Denver has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. And the 3 off target.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
He gets it in there. Gordon's got 16 points now.
Well, sheer strength on these finishes. Aaron Gordon pushes through anything you might throw at him.
Here's Najee. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
Luka Doncic with the dunk.
Now Murray. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks firmly in control with an impressive 28-point lead as the quarter ends. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Great to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round 1. We've got DeAndre Jordan, and it's Cancar in as power forward. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
You know that the pass is for Aaron Gordon, but his athleticism takes any defense out of the equation. Doing work, Aaron Gordon.
Here's Watson. Here's Jordan. Ooh, good finish at the rack on the slick D. Jordan's got his first points of the night.
They were totally in sync on that play. Targeted the pass beautifully.
Count the basket.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Here's Jackson. Gordon pulls it in. Gordon's got 5 rebounds in the game. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Anthony Edwards is a load to handle as a defender. This guy's got the frame and the skill to make it very difficult.
Holiday's checked in for Jackson. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. The Nuggets shooting 51%. Good clip from the field. Here's Watson. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. We're just over a minute into this final quarter play. Here's Conley. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
There's a level of intention and leadership right now. Mike Conley understanding my team needs me to score.
Here's Cancar.
He completely lost focus since the break, turning the ball over multiple times, and that's after no turnovers in the first half.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Caldwell Pope's checked in for the Nuggets. Sinks it from distance.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
He doesn't have the quickness of some guys, but he sees everything, including that opening.
Nuggets foul. Justin Holiday. That's his first personal foul.
And he drops it first.
You know, I just love the moxie Murray has to his game. He's so fast and supremely confident.
Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Watson passes to Cancar. Outside, Caldwell Pope. To the middle. Jordan with the bucket.
When you think that this guy was so raw and so skinny coming into the league, now DeAndre Jordan brushes off these challenges with ease.
Now here's Conley. And Edwards the bucket on the assist by Conley. Edwards got 14 points here in the second half. And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Outside, Caldwell Pope, and stolen by Edwards.
We got that.
Rebound by the
Bad and
Nuggets.
boost. Bad.
Terrific
Picking
rim
out the
protection,
piece.
impacting the shot.
Boy, whether he
We got
blocks it
that.
or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Conley passes to Murray, puts up a three, and the Mavericks another three.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
The Nuggets have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Here's Caldwell Pope. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Hey, if you give him room, he's gonna score the ball.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Pass to Murray. From deep. Buries it from 3. Murray's got 8 here in this quarter.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Caldwell Pope with it. He's picked up by Conley.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on
Praise
his
God.
leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Inside. And Gordon with the big finish.
The assist.
Well, Mike Conley
Conley
specializes in reading the floor. This guy is an expert in pick
Bad
and
and
roll.
boost. Bad. Picking on with the piece.
Tipped away.
You got the only thing I want you.
Oh, and there's
Bad
the
and
whistle
boost.
on the
Bad.
shot.
Picking on with
2
the
free throws
piece.
for him coming up.
Savage ruthless.
It's on
We got
Anthony
that
Edwards.
in how
He
much
makes the
you.
first. Najee, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Jackson comes in for Holiday. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Dallas has gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this fourth quarter.
Bad.
Conley against Jackson. Outside Conley. For 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Here's
Picking
John
up.
Char.
Picking. Ooh.
It's Najee, high post. Here's Watson. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Edwards has got rebound number 7 tonight.
And capturing the series momentum up front. This is a monster Game 1 win for the Mavericks.
Yeah,
And
that way.
everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all
Ranger.
cylinders. Greg.
Drop
Yeah,
top.
B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they have to be pleased with how they got this series started tonight.
Oh,
A
let me
nice
gang it.
1-0 lead.
The key now is to carry the same
Bad
energy
and
forward and
boost.
get that
Bad.
second
Picking
win.
up.
These are the playoffs, so you can't afford to relax or think you've got the series in the bag.
And what a huge performance it was for Jamal Murray.
Well,
Savage
unselfish
ruthless.
basketball.
We got
His
that.
ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
Now a timeout called by Dallas.
Wait.
They're ahead by 41. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Anthony Edwards.
He has
Reload.
truly put on a show out there tonight, tearing it up on both ends of the floor. So impressive. And the other squad has looked helpless to stop him.
Man, he was really impressive in that win.
458.
Setting the tone right from the start, taking this one by storm. So it's the Mavericks now. Murray for 3, drills it from deep.
Jamal Murray.
Murray's got 37.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No
These
question.
are-
They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level. Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
And Edwards with the basket on the assist from Powell.
Oh,
Edwards
gang.
got 39. 26
Bad
seconds
and
left in the
boost.
game.
Bad. Picking on with the piece.
Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Well,
Bad
they
boost,
needed
bad.
this run
Taking
way
out the
earlier.
boost.
At some point, it's too little, too
You
late.
got that?
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
But give me a steal so I can dunk the
To the
ball,
wing,
bro.
right side. John Char. Powell pulls it in. Murray deciding where to go with it. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.
Goodbye, but die. Baby, girls is coming.
No shots in the playoffs.